Bonjour. Today let's have a look at the French verb arriver, which means to arrive, in 5 different tenses. Okay, we're going to conjugate the verb arriver, which means to arrive. Sometimes it means to come. It depends on the context. Now, arriver is an ER verb, so it's going to be quite simple to conjugate. But it is, and it belongs to the movement verb. So you're going to see that in the Passé Composé, it might be conjugated slightly differently to other verbs. So, quite simply, how do you say I arrive or I am arriving? Okay, to express this action of the présent, we say j'arrive. J'arrive. Tu arrives, you arrive. Il arrive, he arrives. Elle arrive, she arrives. On arrive, one arrives. Nous arrivons, we arrive. Vous arrivez, you arrive. Ils and elles arrivent. Okay, don't forget the z sound because arriver begins with a vowel. Okay, so it's quite simple. If you know how to conjugate a first group verb, the endings always remain the same. It's E, ES, and then ONS, EZ, and ENT. Quite simply. Now let's have a look at the passé composé. We want to say I have arrived. Okay, and this is where the difficulty is. In French, you do not say I have arrived. You do not use have as the auxiliary. You use to be because it's a movement verb. So you want to know how to say to be in the present tense. Je suis, I am. Tu es, you are. Il est, elle est. Nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont. And you take this and then you add the past participle of arriver, which is arriver with an accent. You drop the R. So, to be able to say I have arrived, you would say I am arrived, if that makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense in English, I know, but this is the way you should do it in French. So, je suis arrivé, I arrived, and that expresses a past tense, okay? Tu es arrivé, you arrived. Il est arrivé, he arrived. Elle est arrivée, she arrived. On est arrivé, one arrived. Nous sommes arrivés, we arrived. Vous êtes arrivés, you arrived. Ils sont arrivés, and elles sont arrivées. Okay, they arrived. And you need to be really used to conjugate the verb to be, or to have for that matter, when you conjugate in the passé composé. Okay, je suis, tu es, il est, and so on. Very important. Now, when you want to conjugate the imparfait, so I was arriving or I used to arrive, you want to take the stem of nous, nous arrivons, so the stem is arrive, and you add those special ending. J'arrivais, I used to arrive. Tu arrivais, you used to arrive, or you were arriving is the same. Il arrivait. Elle arrivait. On arrivait. So he arrived, it was arriving, she was arriving, one was arriving. Now, nous arrivions, and that's the difference between the nous arrivons. There is an I here, which expresses the imperfect tense. Nous arrivions, we used to arrive. Vous arriviez, same here, you used to arrive. Ils arrivaient and elles arrivaient, so they used to arrive, okay? Now, have a look at the ending of this imparfait, okay, ion, ye, okay, because we're going to use this for the conditional or the conditionnel in a minute. Let's have a look now at the futur simple. Now, the futur simple is quite simple. We take the whole verb as it is, arriver. I mean, when I say as it is, I mean the future tense, arriver. This infinitive form, sorry, arriver. And then you add those special endings. J'arriverai, I will arrive. Tu arriveras, you will arrive. Il arrivera, he will arrive. Elle arrivera, she will arrive. On arrivera, one will arrive. Nous arriverons, we will arrive. Vous arriverez, you will arrive. Ils arriveront, elles arriveront. And that means they will arrive, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with the endings of the future tense, please learn the verb to have in the present tense. J'ai, tu as, il a, elle a, nous avons. And you will find that this is exactly the same endings as the futur simple. Okay? Now, in order to conjugate the conditionnel présent, we want to say I would arrive. We take the same stem, okay, as the future, so arriver as it is, take the whole verb, and then you add the imperfect endings. So that makes the conditional tense. I would arrive. J'arriverai. Okay, it's compounded because je has an E and arriver as a vowel as well. So you drop the E. J'arriverai, I would arrive. Tu arriverais, you would arrive. Il arriverait, he would arrive. Elle arriverait, she would arrive. On arriverait, one would arrive. Nous arriverions, we would arrive. Vous arriveriez, you would arrive. Ils arriveraient and elles arriveraient, they would arrive. Okay? Okay, that's it for me on arriver in 5 different tenses. If you want to learn how to conjugate more French verbs, have a look at my other videos, okay? Now remember to subscribe to Learn French with Alexa if you want to be kept updated by what's going on. Why don't you leave a comment as well using the verb arriver in different tenses? That will be lovely. Au revoir, à bientôt, bisous bisous, salut, salut.